I lost my train of thought after that rant. So I believe at this point, unless I missed something, there are just, like 6 people left. There's Cochran, Sherry, Dawn, Eddie, and Eric. So 5. 5 people left. After Tribal Council, where Brenda gets voted out, something happens to Eric, and he has to be medically evacuated. So then it's just 4, and Eddie is still on the outs of he's still kind of the outcast. And let's see, at at the immunity challenge, I don't really remember at all what it was, but Cochran ended up winning. Oh yeah, they had to climb up some stuff and get puzzle pieces and then put the puzzle together. And the reward challenge earlier was an advantage in the final immunity challenge, which Cochran won. And then Cochran ends up winning the final immunity challenge, so he's safe. And a lot of people were saying if Eddie won, if Cochran brought Eddie, then Eddie would have won the entire season. But I don't think that's true. He did have a lot of people who liked him, but I'm not, on the jury who liked him, but I'm not too sure if they would actually vote for him. I really don't think that he would have won if Eddie had been in the final 3 versus Cochran. I still think Cochran would have won. But, you never know, since Eddie was voted out. And when Cochran got rid of Eddie, I was like, he won it, because I was like, no one's going to vote for Sherry. Nobody even knows who she is. I know that's a bit harsh to say, but nobody knows who Sherry is. And then Dawn, I was like, I don't think Dawn's really going to get any votes. She may get 1 or 2, maybe, but I don't really think she is going to get votes. And so I was like, Cochran's won this. And it turns out I was right. Cochran got every last vote, which I think is pretty amazing. And he didn't get any votes to be voted out during the season, that's just an amazing feat right there. And one thing, I feel kind of bad about this, but people wouldn't talk to Sherry. In Final Tribal Council, each of the final 3 people, they get to say their opening statements, and then jury members will come up and ask them questions, and they'll have to answer, and nobody asked Sherry a question. I think only 2 or 3 people addressed Sherry. I believe the first one was Malcolm. I don't really remember it all that well. I believe Malcolm was like, Sherry, I don't have a question for you. And so I was like, ooh, that's gotta hurt. And then the only other 2 things I remember was Philip. I didn't really pay attention when Philip was talking. I forgot what I was doing, but I wasn't really paying attention. But Philip was kind of being mean to her. I just remember him saying that she's no longer a part of Stealth or Us. I'm not sure why. I didn't really catch that part. But he wasn't very nice towards her. And then Eric I understand what he was saying, but it was kind of mean what he was saying. He was letting her know that no one's voting for her, and for her to be aware of that, nobody knows what she's done or anything like that. But it was a hurtful thing, and I don't think that comment would have been able to help her out at all. So I think he should have just not said anything. There may have been other people who addressed her, but that's all I can think of right now. So I felt kind of bad for Sherry. But there's one thing Brenda, when she went up, she asked Dawn, like, earlier in the season, Dawn and Brenda, they got close because Dawn dropped her, I think she called it a retainer, but everyone else calls it teeth, so I'm just gonna say teeth. She dropped her teeth in the, because she has some missing teeth, so she's got some, like, false teeth type thing. She dropped that into the water, and she had this major breakdown, and she called for Brenda, and she asked Brenda to, well, I'm stumbling over my words here. She told Brenda that if she didn't get her teeth back, then she would pull herself from the game because it would just be so humiliating for her. And Brenda was like, no, don't do that. I'll get your teeth for you. So she did, and Dawn stayed in. And then, Brenda, she's obviously still hurt from getting voted out by Dawn. It wasn't Dawn solely Dawn who voted her out, but she had such a strong bond and so much trust invested in Dawn that it really hurt her. And so she's like, would you really have pulled yourself out that day if I didn't get your teeth back for you? And Dawn was like, no, I wouldn't have. And Brenda was like, then prove it to me. Take your teeth out right now. And Dawn, this is one thing I didn't really like about Dawn. She was trying to guilt Brenda into taking back her statement. She's like, oh, so what you're asking is you want me to humiliate myself. And, like, she was stalling a heck of a lot. And finally she did take her teeth out. And I was like, she waited too long to take her teeth out that I don't think, like, if Brenda was gonna vote for her, if she took her teeth out, I'm pretty sure it would have been if Dawn had taken it out, like, immediately, but Dawn waited quite a while. Like, she kept saying, oh, so wait, you just want me to humiliate myself on national television? And then finally she took him out. But I think if Dawn had taken her teeth out immediately, like, I would have done that personally. Of course, I don't think I would have really been it wouldn't be a humiliating experience, but me personally, I would have been like, oh, you want me to take him out? See, look at this. And then, like, $1 million is, I'd rather have that than, like, it's worth the humiliation, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, because I personally, it's because I'm a different person, but I don't see it as the thing that she went through as really being humiliating. I see why she keeps the teeth in, but I don't think she really humiliated herself. But different people have different mindsets, so whatever. And, Cochran, he won it all. And I was rooting for Malcolm because I really liked Malcolm in the previous season. I can't remember what it is. It's not Caramoan because that was this season. Man, I can't remember it. The name of Philippines. It was Philippines. I really liked him in Philippines. I was rooting for him then. He didn't make it. He got close, but he didn't make it. So I was rooting for him again. But a lot of people were extremely upset when he got voted out, which I was like, guys, like, I didn't really say this because I would have had to reply to several comments to say this to everyone, but it's like, he did his best. He did play well. He made some great moves, but, if you don't get it, like, if you get yourself voted out, it's just done. There's nothing to be mad about. Like, people were just really rooting for him, and I don't know. I think some people were just, like, upset that he lost, which I understand, but don't go saying that on the internet. Like, no one really cares, even though other people do feel the same way. they just don't care. And so when Malcolm lost, I was like, I started rooting for Cochran because, uh, you know, if Malcolm wasn't in the mix, I think wasn't in the season, I think Cochran would have been the person I would first rooted for, because I guess maybe because I just relate to him so much. But anyways, that's my review slash recap slash reaction to this past season of Survivor, and I hope you guys liked this, what seems to be about like a little over 30-minute video. Actually, I'm not sure if I can upload 30-minute videos. I think 15 minutes is the max for me, so I'm gonna have to split this up into 2, maybe 3 parts, but I'm saying this at the end, so obviously you guys know if I split it up. Well, thanks for everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and please subscribe and stay tuned for more, and I will see you later. Bye!